Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. We are going to make some delicious food.
Are we ever? From the award-winning Cibo Trattoria, Neil Taylor joining us, executive chef there.
Hello.
How are you, Neil?
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Good. So tell us what's going on with Cibo.
So at the moment we've got a Taste of Tuscany menu going on,
Yeah.
which is a three-course menu, $35.
Nice.
And this is a perfect indication of what you guys do so well. Then.
Exactly. That's very kind of rustic, kind of casual Italian food with nice ingredients.
So that's
Nice.
a three-course menu, and we're doing something off the regular menu today. Is that
So
what
yeah,
we're
we're going to do a little crab bruschetta with slow-cooked fennel.
Okay.
So we'll get that going on. So we just
Let's
got
do
some.
that.
We got some parsley in the bowl here.
We were just having a discussion about fennel just the other day, and for most people, it's a bit of a challenging ingredient. I think
It is.
people get
It's a
scared.
weird one. It's really nice raw, or it can be. It can be cooked like this, really, really slowly, and then it goes nice and sweet.
Right. So what have you put in the bowl? You've got the parsley, and you
We've
just
got
put some crab.
Parsley, freshly picked Dungeness crab.
And what did you just put on top there?
That's just a bit of lemon and olive oil. Just gonna get a little bit of
This
salt.
is a great time of year for
Salt and
crab
pepper.
too. It's so nice and firm.
Shellfish in the kind of in the winter times always at its best.
A little salt.
A little bit of salt. Season that up.
Yes, man. It's a tough gig for us.
Bruschetta,
Every
we're
now and
gonna
then I just look around
I know.
when we got a chef in here.
So you've got your bruschetta here, and you just rub
rubbed
the
it really
raw
lightly.
garlic on the
raw
top.
garlic, and that kind of gives you just a faint.
And you got to
faint
use the
effect of
good
it.
olive oil for this
We've got
one.
some beautiful Tuscan olive oil.
There we go.
Which we'll go on with
I like your style, chef.
crab. We'll just kind of go half on, half off.
It just goes to show with bruschetta, you don't have to be boring.
No, I mean it's one of those things that people think it's just
Tomatoes.
tomatoes and basil
That's
or
it.
whatever. But so here's the fennel that was just cooked really, really slowly. It becomes nice and sweet.
Now, what else have you put in there with the fennel?
Tiny bit of garlic, and then that's the fennel top. So kind of like the fennel, it's kind of its natural herb that kind of grows.
And it's got such an interesting flavor. I guess you don't really need to do tons to it.
No, not really. You just need to let the kind of the natural sweetness come out.
And what's that?
We've got some
Mix.
chopped olives, just with kind of marinating some garlic and some herbs. And
It's like looking
Little bit
into
of
a
chili.
magic cauldron, isn't it?
So, when you just, we've used a lot of garlic here, and we are going to be speaking about Valentine's Day, so the only rule is make sure that your date eats it too.
Everybody has to have
But
the
if you
same
both
thing.
got it, then who cares? You know.
And this is a
Right.
great call too. Just
We've got some beautiful blood oranges, which are right in season at the moment.
yeah, gorgeous.
Beautiful.
When did you start working specifically with Tuscan? I mean, was it when you were in England, or was it?
I worked at a really good kind of Italian restaurant in London that kind of specialised in
What'd you put on the
Yeah.
top
kind
there?
of that's just some really some seedless, really finely chopped jalapenos, the green jalapenos.
Beautiful,
which isn't.
and the different combinations
That is
of
a
flavors
party.
going on
And
here.
then we've
This
got-
is fantastic.
We've got some beautiful oregano, which we'll just rip over,
Lovely.
and there you go.
There
It's
you go.
Really
That,
simple,
man.
but
Now, this
nice
is a
and,
one-biter. In
It's a
case
sharer for Valentine's, you know. But you can
Okay.
both
Just
share
pop
that.
it, pop it in the mouth,
that
and away
oregano
you go.
smells delicious.
And we
So-
were talking about shellfish and seafood specifically this time of year. It really comes into its own, and
Yeah,
it's the same
it's
with
perfect.
oysters this
And,
time of
you know,
year.
With Valentine's coming up, it's kind of the
A little
perfect.
aphrodisiac. And what kind of
Exactly.
oysters do we have
These
today?
are Chef's Creek oysters.
Beautiful, and we're going to make some vinaigrettes.
We're going to do 3 different dressings. So we've got, again, we had the chopped green chilies.
Yes.
We're going to do a bit of Meyer lemon.
Okay.
So Meyer lemon's kind of like a really, it's almost has a flavour of maybe like a tangerine
Oh, interesting.
and a lemon. So it's a
Really?
bit sweet, a bit more kind of.
Does it
perfume.
smell like a lemon, or?
It does. It has.
It looks like a pump. Feels
If
like
you
a
smell it,
sneaker.
it has that kind of smell
just
of.
like me.
It does. It's got a little bit of an orange flavor
Yeah,
to the smell.
exactly.
And you're
So
just chopping the
we
zest
just
there?
Took a little bit of zest, just nice and fine on it, so it doesn't get
Careful
too.
of your finger. Talking
Yeah.
to myself.
That's the other way that you know a chef. It's like you need a stunt double doing things like that.
And
That was just a bit of lemon, olive oil, and then there's that green, the green chopped chili. So with the oysters, you just want to keep it nice and simple. And
yeah, and I always love something with a little bit of kick with oysters
yeah,
too.
chilies are really classic with.
So that is
Number one.
That's number one. Then
What's
we're going to
numero
go.
dos?
We are going to go tangerines. So we've got lots of citrus. The citrus is really in season right now. So we're going to zest a bit of citrus.
Yeah.
To be a good chef, how much time do you have to spend eating?
We can tell by
Tasting.
me quite a lot.
But I mean,
There's a bit there, but no, I mean, eating out's a really important part of you know.
And I guess finding out
keeping in
what's in-
touch and what's
what
going
flavors
on.
are in
and-
season.
well, and
Exactly,
just
for
stuff
sure.
sitting down with, sort of after you guys are all done and everything, and just playing around a little
Yeah, I
bit.
mean,
or
you always
having
have
a
to have
dark
a
day.
little experiment, experimentation in
And
the
you got
kitchen.
the juice going there with
A
the
little bit of
zest.
juice, and then we're going to go lots and lots of black pepper. Black pepper and oysters is another.
You have gone against the
classic.
grain of the traditional things that are served with
Yeah, you
oysters,
know,
but I'm
it's-
loving the idea of this.
And then it's just, again, you'll really taste the oyster, but you'll still get a little bit of that Might go a
So
little bit
if
of
you
oil.
are a baller like Michael Eckford,
yeah.
and you happen to want some champers,
This
what
is
have
where
you
you
got
go.
at Cibo?
We have lots of Proseccos, which is kind of the Italian.
I love Prosecco.
Italian, say, version of.
And if you're looking to really sort of impress your date, this is a fine option that you brought for us today.
The Cristal?
it's a nice one, yeah. I don't get to drink it very often, but
Mike, did you
if
want
at
to
all.
make it rain loonies again?
I can only drink it when my wife buys it for me. There it
Okay,
is.
and what are we doing for number
this
3?
last one again is maybe a bit more kind of classic. We've got a really nice aged Tuscan red wine vinegar.
And vinegar is another thing, just like the olive oil. You've got to go
Yeah,
a
you've got to
little
go good.
upscale to get
Yeah.
the good flavors.
Bad vinegar is very bad.
Very bad.
And bad olive oil is also very bad.
Bad
so.
vinegar, very bad.
So you've got a little bit of the vinegar, a little bit of olive
This
oil.
time we're going to go a lot more oil than we did in the last one.
All right. You're
and
the
then
boss.
again, just some black pepper.
And
This is really simple, but it's
that's
probably
a
my
really
favorite.
simple one. What else do you have on the Tuscan menu that you're talking about?
So we've got a really famous soup called ribollita, which is a soup of beans and bread, and kale, which is
Great
kind of like
for
a
this
black,
time of year.
really
Yeah.
kind of hearty
Winter
kind
soup?
of food. And then we've got a dish called chicken liver toscano, which is basically a really kind of coarse chicken liver pate with
Yeah.
some just kind of on bruschettas. We have a fish stew called cachuchu.
Cachuchu, bless you. And then
Exactly,
you've
yeah.
got some great stuff for Valentine's Day too.
Yeah, Valentine's. We're going to start with actually the oyster here with the blood orange and the black pepper. Sorry, the tangerine and the black pepper.
Yeah.
We've got a crab linguine. We've got a 60-day aged rib of beef
Yum.
Nice. And
So,
if you're
yeah.
a baller, a bottle of
and some
Cristal.
champagne. For sure.
So
There
of
you go.
course, if you want to check Cibo out, how long is the Tuscan menu on for?
We're going to run for the end of this week and another week. So another,
Okay, and of
say,
course,
about 10 days.
Valentine's Day, if you're thinking about it, the reservations should be made now so that you don't get disappointed. Neil, always nice to see you.
Cool,
Thank you
thanks
so
for
much
having
for
me.
coming
Thanks,
today.
man. Appreciate
very
it.
much.
We're going to take a break, and Fiona and I are going. Well, I want to see you do that in one bite.
Oh, the bruschetta?
Bruschetta earlier, yeah.
Done.
Do it. Another duo. We're going to take a break and come back with more after this. Stick around. I'll try this in one bite. This looks amazing. Beautiful.